Holy spoken. Who are I heard we'll just leave it as that one, shall we?
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to the Chain Dodge podcast, where we talk about everything theme parks, roller coasters, amusement parks from everywhere, all around the world. Welcome. If you are listening to this on podcast, if you are listening to this in podcast form, then please, just to let you know, we are doing this every Wednesday at 8 p.m. live on YouTube. Come and check it out. Get involved in the chat because that's where it is. How are you all doing, everyone? We all good?
Hello.
Good.
Good.
Doing well. Glad to be back on here. I need this. I need this release.
Hello, chat.
Yes, so let's see who's in the chat. We got
Lots of
Carl,
people.
We got Chris, we got Gemma, we got Kira, we got oh my god, I can't keep up. What the hell was going on? We got Hannah, we got John, we got Neil, we got loads of people.
What's going on, everybody?
Objections, Skytrack. Hello. How's it
Is there any
going?
comments? We need to get you guys in this hosting so we can all bring comments up.
Oh,
I can't keep it.
Shit, yeah, we forgot to do that again, didn't we?
Yeah. Every week we forget.
Yeah, we do. After this show, we start it out, right? that's it. Done.
So, lots going on this week. Obviously, the main topic of this episode is worst coasters we've ever done. So, it's going to be fun. It's going to be upsetting a lot of people.
I have mine ready.
I can only think
It's
of
well known about already.
I can only think of like one or two.
You probably
Off
already
the top of my
guessed.
I know it.
I can't actually guess.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Really?
Trying to think. No. Oh, maybe no.
Oh, you'll
Hey,
realise when I say
there
it. You'll
you
be
go.
like, oh, yeah, okay.
Mark, from your experience, guys, said that he hopes that we'll be talking about Ride to Happiness because
Don't
he
give
it's
him
an
the
awful-
satisfaction.
Man knows nothing.
I mean, I'll save you the time. That's probably the only mention that Right Happiness is gonna get in this episode. So there you go.
To tell
There's
you
the
you're
there's the
wrong.
discussion.
Unless it stalls while we're live. That's it.
Yeah. So there we go. We'll get onto that later on anyway. So everyone's already putting in Nash.
Really?
No, I will
Thank
defend
you.
that coaster till
Thank
my
you
dying
for
day.
saying it, so I don't have to. I'm joking.
But anyway, we'll start with the news. So to Tatis, we have seen some POVs today. Because is it pass holder previews? Is it
boys.
today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what I know.
Mate, that thing
boys.
shifts.
Boys.
I'll tell you that right now.
It's looking good. I can't
When I watched it, I was literally like, oh, I watched that video that you said. So it was just that guy in the background going, ah!
Yeah.
Same what I watched.
I was gonna put the warning in there. Just like you might want to watch this on mute.
That's more fun. It was more fun hearing it.
That launch, Bo.
Oh, that's
That
the
is
end.
the end.
Oh, well, there we go. That is two Tatis, everyone. Thank you. I know
Even
since this coaster's got more serious, we've stopped calling it two titties.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's-
Now,
it's-
Oh fuck that! I still call it two teams.
We've had them two titties.
No, it's like this bit's like so chill, and then it kind of
Yeah,
like
it
you
is,
know,
proper
you go,
chill.
is that it? And then it's just like no. Fuck
Nah,
off.
it's like Big Thunder. We put the ride over there. Just got to get there first. There it is.
yeah, we put the ride over there.
We couldn't put it here next to.
I love how at the start how it goes into that overbank as well because it's like, it's so crazy. Like
Yeah.
Imagine that like backwards airtime over that little hump there. It's gonna
This bit.
too, isn't it? Like
just now and it's like
Yeah.
see you later, bye.
Oh, mad.
but this is
And
like
I thought it would end up trimming more, but it
It
Yeah.
doesn't.
doesn't.
goes up
Yeah.
off the coaster. It goes up pretty quick.
Do you know what was when I watched the first POV, the proper like as in guests going on Pantheon. This is
Yeah,
how
yeah.
I wanted to feel,
Yeah.
and I remember watching it going, "Oh, I'm not sure about that." But now this just looks so good. It looks so
Yeah.
fun. Looks
It just
proper
occurred to me the other day that you're gonna get two Tatis and Pantheon both this year, aren't you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And Velocity
That
goes
only-
to last
Only just
year.
clicked on me
That's
the other
mad.
day, and I was just like, "Oh shit!"
It's
gonna
going to be
be interesting
weird.
to-
weird order to do them in.
Well,
it's going to be interesting.
This was supposed to open before Pantheon, technically.
Yeah.
What's what now?
I don't know. Nothing.
Carry on.
I'm
Carry on.
laughing at that.
Oh.
laughing.
So basically, we are, like I said last week, there's a few of us going to do this when the opening day. So
The group chat's called 2 T's.
yeah, the group chat actually is called Group 2 Titties that we've got going on for that trip. But yeah, so what's everyone saying? So Grand National end credits. Anyone saying anything about 2 Titties? Everyone just talks about random stuff now. There's always like a random chat.
No one
going
pays
on.
attention to it.
And I'm just like, I'm like,
Listen
any
to our
comments about?
podcast! Important.
They've got us on mute.
Yeah,
Literally,
literally.
they're here just to chat to.
Just to chat to each other. That's jokes.
We're just like,
Like nothing
Jack,
there.
I
Just...
think Jack says he's getting top 10 vibes from how it's running at the moment.
I can
Yeah.
see that because I've got Conda in the top 10, and like that surprised me. But
Apparently, some of the pass holders that that were filming POVs today are already saying that it's better than better than Conda. Sorry.
Well, that's not ours, is it?
Wow, Conda shade.
you like Conda. You just the only thing you didn't like about it was that it bruised you, but you did it, and you said it was amazing when we first did it.
It was the first go.
Yeah, but
Conda's fault you
it
got
doesn't
thin legs.
deserve to be every time I mention it. Ugh. Like, it's not even that.
I
It's
like
not
to do
even
it
that.
because it triggers you, and that's my favourite thing to do. So,
I mean, sorry.
Everyone thinks they're triggering me, and they ain't triggering me.
anything
like,
you enjoy, I'm just.
I
Gonna
had a
go,
few
"Nah,
comments tonight
shit."
saying, "Oh, Sean's gonna hate on Nash," like on Twitter, and I'm like, I never said it's the worst post I've ever done. In fact, I've said
Just leave
I
that to the
like it
chat, mate.
more than everyone just assumes that I don't like it. Like I don't trigger. Oh, you triggered me now, though. To be fair,
Don't trigger.
I'm never triggered apart from right now.
right, apart from if you accuse me of being triggered.
That's the same for everybody. To be fair, I shit on Nash just to trigger Emma. So
James said, "What
Shit
are
on
we
Nash 'cause it's
thinking
shit.
for Q time
that too.
opening day?" I don't know because I've never really seen like a opening day attraction at Asterix. I
I
never
don't
like
even know what the average
Yeah.
queue times are.
I know when they reopened Tonnerre to Zeus, it was a hefty queue,
was it hefty?
and that's not
I'm,
even the ride.
I'm gonna
Cool.
say 3 hours maybe because it's a brand new ride.
Maybe.
I'd say. I don't
You're
know
gonna
what
have
I
to
don't know
get
what the
like a
operation
shift
is.
on in the morning.
Did they
Yeah.
have a fast pass kind of thing there?
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Whether that's got it, I don't know, but
It probably won't be for this though. Well, it could be. I doubt
Might
it.
have.
though.
Might have.
Might
Might be worth
do.
paying a little bit extra just to get on it. 3.5 hour queue. Oof.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pain.
I'll have to have a
We'll
look
see.
into it, but that'd be nice to just walk past everyone, wouldn't it?
are you doing
Uh,
today?
Yeah, I believe so. I
Oh,
believe
so it
today.
don't matter how long it takes.
So it
does
doesn't. Yeah, we could just spend the first day just doing two Titus and a few other rides.
Have you been to
but-
Park Asterix before?
No, never.
Oh, no.
So it's our first one.
There's a
so
lot of creds
yeah.
there, you know. There's
There's
like,
loads.
There's a fair few, yeah.
Leaves on the
Mm.
lawn
Not-
says
not that
top
I've been,
tier
but-
fast pass has the new ride included. Cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but I want to save money for other trips. That's the problem.
Yeah.
to be
and
fair,
Yeah.
I reckon
Fast
even the fast
So-
pass queue that day is going to be a big queue.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of people that don't usually go to that park. I think going for that opening because of that
The-
ride.
The
It's
reason
the whole point.
Yeah, the reason Fast Pass, it's annoying that it works out this way, but it happens at Port Ventura as well. It's like if you have
Oh
Fast Pass,
fucking hell! That's
you will get. But it's good, but it's also bad. The fact that if
Yeah.
you have Fast Pass, you can get on the front row, or you can even ask to go at the back, and they'll
Yeah.
give you whatever row you want. Where normally it's not like that. So it's like kind of like, oh, you're automatically guaranteed a front or back row. So
yeah.
it's annoying, but
So,
Anyway. yeah.
with now that like it's gotten to its like more realistic speed of like what it's going to run at when it's open and stuff, how about we get like what things do you like and not like about the layout for Two Tires? Because while it does look like a like it is just, in my mind, it's just Pantheon improved. Like it improves on pretty much everything that Pantheon does.
It's like Mark II, isn't it?
You know, disclaimer, I've not ridden either of them, so I can't really say for like, you know, a whole amount of certainty, but like it does look like it just improves on a lot of Pantheon, but at the same time there are some things that I'm not 100% sold on.
Yeah.
About
I think I know which bit you might mean.
Well, like
shiny.
first of all, with these swing launch multi-launch coasters from Intamin, I just wish it did more in like before the swing launch. With both of them, it's an inversion, a turn, a couple of outer banks, and then that's it. Like, there's not much going on in that first little bit at all. And then for Two Tires specifically, honestly, like, and I mean, this is getting into really nerdy territory, but the way it rolls into the stall, the way it like rolls away from how it banks before the stall, I thought that would be a little bit whippier.
Yeah.
By the way it goes into that, it looks like it rolls into it kind of slowly. Well, not slowly, but like just not as
more drawn out.
Just not as aggressively as I would have thought it would, given the direction it's rolling in.
Not as much snap. Well, I think on the ride of that, though, I think it will feel a lot different than it looks.
Maybe, yeah.
Velocicoasters doesn't look as that whippy.
It's exactly
when you're on
say,
it. Fucking it
does feel like, yeah.
Well,
that's exactly the example I was about to use.
Yeah.
Perhaps, hopefully. And the. Oh, go on, Sean. Sorry.
I was going to say just before that, I would say the way you have like the bunny hills on the launch looks kind of fun, but I think a straight track is just like underrated. A launch on a straight track is like, I don't know, it's a bit underrated in my opinion.
For the sense of
speed.
I've
not experienced it like this before, so I'll have to wait until.
It's going to feel like a speed hill, I reckon.
Yeah, it's more like a speed. Yeah, but like it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, and the fact that it you know, the LSMs are over the bump as well.
Yeah,
it's just a bit odd. I know Pantheon.
Wait, they're not.
Have got that.
No, they're not.
They are on the second one. They are. Yeah.
What, the actual LSM fins?
Yeah.
No, they're not. They're brakes. Like, well, they're
Are you sure?
Trim brakes. Yeah.
So is Pantheon the same as that then? Are they like?
It is. Yeah.
It's just a locked section.
Loads of people talk about Pantheon having like 7 launches or something stupid like that, just purely because the LSM fins are before and after the hill.
So it doesn't go over the hit. So there's no, because that always
it's not accelerating during the hill. It's
before it,
just before, just after.
Yeah,
because that's why you get the weird
noise
because it's accelerating and accelerating again.
That's what it sounds like. Though it's weird.
It's literally you get the Intamin launch sound twice.
So so Pantheon is exactly the same then. Yeah.
Fart launch.
Yeah, and like,
but you're still getting launched. You're still getting launched into like a.
You're getting thrown into the hill
and then back out.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not launching it now.
And like the one thing people say about Pantheon, like a lot of people's favorite part of Pantheon is that hill. Just how mental, at least on the backwards launch and then the second forward launch through it. Just how mental the airtime is on that hill. So I'm expecting Two Tires to do this.
This is only a little thing, but an icebreaker when you hit the bunny hill before you go up, that's really cool feeling, and that's similar off. And it's not as fast to launch, but the sensation of going up before you like go up it's really weird.
Yeah, I just wish the shin guards would let me fucking enjoy the thing.
I mean, at least comfort collar's gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah. The only other thing I can, not from a layout point of view, like I say, like most of it, I'm really looking forward to it because I really like it. It reminds me a lot of twists and turns, like the end of Conda, like the second half of Conda, and I really liked that element on that coaster. So I think I'll like that. And also, like, Icon pretty much is that all the way around, isn't it? It's just like big twists and turns.
Yeah.
And stuff. So I think I'm going to enjoy that. But
I think
I think the only other thing I can think of is that I think at night this coast is going to look amazing.
Oh, it's gonna, especially when the trees have grown in.
Yeah,
like,
there's like fire bits in the queue line.
Oh, that's
But I still don't think.
I
still don't think it's like. I don't know. My impression of the theming, even though it's great and inside the station is brilliant, I thought it's going to I thought it was going to be a bit more like rock work
in the actual layout.
In the actual layout, I thought
so did I.
More near misses and things. That's what I just assumed, sort of thing. But
no, I did as well.
But like I say, like it doesn't. I don't think that's going to take anything away from it because it still looks like a great layout. But when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, this could be like a Taron beta, just if they're going for this level of detail around everywhere." But they're not. So it's
well, see, another way that I think it'll improve on Pantheon from that standpoint is because of the amount of trees like in the vicinity in that main portion of the layout. Like Pantheon, while the trees have grown in and it looks a lot better and the grass has grown in like since it's finished construction, but it does look a lot better than it did. It's still
bland,
pretty much in a field.
It's
pretty much in an open field.
Yeah,
and this looks more forested.
Because I'm looking at it now, and all the trees all the leaves on the trees haven't come back yet. So once they all come back, it'll look really nice around there.
For sure.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be because I really appreciate like really well done theming in terms of like something like Taron or Velocicoaster's first half, or like the station and launches on this, and then also at the same time, a coaster just flying through the woods. You know what I mean? Or like really dense, like natural landscape.
You get a great view of Brown Avalanche.
Brown
Avalanche,
Brown Avalanche. That's funny.
But that's cool.
There was one little turn. I can't remember if it's before or after that final inversion that kind of just draws out a little bit, just hangs and just meanders and then turns left. That bit for me feels like it wants to invert, but it doesn't. That bit looks a bit crap for me. That bit.
Wait, which bit?
It's the only bit. I can't remember if it's before or after the inversion. I need to watch.
On the stall or the barrel roll.
No, it's after. It's during. It's near the end.
Okay, yeah, so on the barrel.
You mean like after the barrel roll, that little overbank it does before the whole
so barrel roll and then it goes. Yeah, it's like a wave turn sort of thing.
Yeah, but it's like it's not much of.
You mean before like that wall stall?
Yeah, it's weird. It's like it just rides and just goes.
Yeah. I was kind of like that's one of those that I think.
But then the inversion
I'll have to
really
see.
Cool.
Yeah, the roll.
But the double up, I think
the double up.
The double up. I think that leading into a double up will be really cool. Like, I think that combination work. I think that will work for me.
I think with that wall stall, that's gonna be that could be taken as a bit of a pace breaker depending on how it rides. Or it could be a really good setup into the finish because not even the roll, but just the turn immediately after the wall stall and into the roll looks really forceful. It looks really tight. So then that turn going into the roll, then overbank and double up, that could be a really good finish.
I never heard of it referred to. I never heard of a wall stall.
Yeah, I mean,
no, not that one. The one before it, before the inversion.
Each element has 17 different names these days.
This one,
that one there.
So this turn into the roll looks,
Okay, I thought you were talking about this. I was like,
but I think that's the setup to make this feel more like a finale. It's like,
and
then
that turn, the roll, the overbank turn,
this bit,
and then the double up.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, it's just a bit. But like I say, I think it is just to set up this finale, which is your overbank.
I think
you double up.
I love that.
A lot of
I love the fact that I did like.
Yeah, I love the inclusion of a double up there.
It's so cool.
That's like Velocicoaster S, just in the sense of just packing as many moments into the finale as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bam.
love
It's
that.
like a triple
Yeah.
threat of like just throwing things in there.
Yeah.
It's
It
cool.
doesn't
like
look
that.
it doesn't look like it's coming into the. It is not really coming in with too much speed either. It feels like it's completed. It's
not that much, but I think on the
journey.
back of the train in
Yeah.
that double up, you'll be fucking flying.
You'll fly
when you
out
hit
of
the
that.
brake.
For
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
I
But
think
you're not, it's not like Zarja or like where you just like
Oh,
smash.
Yeah.
I do my back in on Zarja.
love
Like,
that.
honestly,
I love how it does that so much.
shit myself every time I come into the brakes. I'm like, brace myself, but it never works.
It's like you break before, you break before you even know it.
Yeah.
It's like on the other half. You're like, what? Okay, we're stopped now. So
yeah, I think it's going to be a really satisfying end to the ride. Like I think there's enough in there to where it's not going to feel too short at all.
No.
And at the same time, it's not going to feel like it's dragging on.
Yeah.
I think it's going to hit the sweet spot really nicely.
cool. Well, we've talked about Titatis for 20 minutes, which is impressive. I will report back in a couple of weeks on my.
When's it
findings.
open?
Please do.
The 8th.
18th?
8.
April 8th.
Was it 8th? Oh, I thought it was
Yeah,
the
so-
18th.
No, very close. So yeah, nearly a week away, basically. But yeah, so on this same vein, Escape from Gotham City.
I was wondering if you were going to bring this up.
Yeah.
The stall to end all stalls.
Yeah, so we've been seeing testing of that happening.
Mm.
My opinion is it looks boring, but I don't know if that's because it's just so slow. But we'll obviously keep an eye on it.
Yeah, it wasn't the best video. I don't know. I watched it and I was like, I think because I've been so excited. I watched it. I was like, is that it? But you don't know until you're there, do you? But you can never really 100% solve a video. But
No,
I wasn't amazed by what I saw.
No.
the stall is amazing. The stall is let's.
Yeah.
I mean that is one hell of a stall.
It's such
So
a
that is
moment
one.
though for the park. Like if
it's a
you're on
huge
top
thing.
of people like that, they're
Yeah.
looking up and you're just.
But I'm gonna
literally
wonder:
riding
are they
it.
gonna put a net under that? Because that will ruin it.
Probably, but it might be one of them decent ones that you can hardly
It'll
see.
depend what the locker policy is.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Like whether
Yeah.
or
Special
not they,
lockers.
provide options to put loose articles
Yeah,
in lockers or whatever.
Well, if
I
they
imagine so.
still
with
abide,
that.
if they still abide by Six Flags.
Yeah, true.
Also, just like you've just reminded me, like the length of the trains. Why is it so small, man? Like it's giving me like Maverick vibes on the train. Like
They-
yeah, sure.
Maybe that's what they've gone for.
It
Oh,
does
this is
just
the one
look
I
like they run out of budget. So
what?
they're like,
That's
oh, we
what-
can't afford an
The
extra
zero car is too expensive. You can't have any more seats. Sorry.
So
I
other than price and maybe how tight inversions are, we know it's not that though. What would be the reason for like the smaller train? Well, why would a park go for smaller trains like that?
There's got to be a reason for it. There's got to, like I don't know, just the way that it takes.
Aesthetic.
I don't know.
I mean, a lot
The way
of
it
things
takes
can
the
go.
layout.
a
Maybe
lot of
it
things can
improves
go
it being a
into-
shorter train. I don't know. But
Yeah.
But like, surely you'd want like capacity. Surely capacity should be the highest thing on your list. Like,
Well,
rather
see-
than,
how many
it
trains
looks
are on
cool.
it?
That's the thing with this instance specifically. It's not necessarily that the trains are 3 cars long. It's the fact that it's rumored to only have 3 trains.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
Like that's the capacity concern for me. Is
yeah.
that with Maverick runs like 6 trains, like to offset the fact that
More
they
block
are.
sections.
that
Though.
they are-
Oh no, are there more block sections?
There's
That's what I'm saying,
there's
if you're gonna
there's more
go-
block
if you-
sections on this.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
I was
saying.
gonna
If you're
say, yeah. I was
So like
thinking
it's
that.
that's why it's weird for me. But then also to answer your question more directly, like in this instance,
stop.
space could have been.
that is
Space-
trimmed,
space
What
right?
could
is
have-
that? What is that? Sorry to butt in, but why does it do that? Why?
That-
Imagine
For
That
stop.
big
podcast
part of it-
listeners, we're
It's alright,
watching
I get interrupted on the
off-right
daily.
footage.
It's all good.
Okay, let's keep going. What the fuck's the point of that?
I hope it doesn't. No, it's got to be
No,
testing.
I can't.
But
If it does,
They're static fins though, so it will always slow down there.
I'm
Oh,
going to do
really?
it all the way
That's not
around.
adjustable.
What?
It can launch faster through it, but
Yeah.
that won't. It will always slow down at that point
But
Well,
yeah,
that's just fucking stupid. Why?
because they are static fins. But projection said
poopers.
potentially reason for the train length is turntable at the end of the layout.
yeah,
That's exactly what I was
okay.
about to say.
That's the answer I was looking for. Thank you.
That
Yeah,
bit looks cool, man.
that's-
I like
That's
that.
exactly what I was about to say.
Because it's doing the weird.
Like-
It's doing the swing braking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where it
Yeah.
goes up a
Just
spike to slow down.
The space
stop.
that they
turns
had
off.
the space that they had to work with, the building that they were using the building that they're using for the station, whether or not it's doing, I don't think it's doing load and unload. If space constraints were were to the point where they needed a turntable and swing brake, but yeah, there's a lot of reasons why they might have just wanted it to look more like a Batmobile, like instead of
They can sell toys
a
of it.
bat train.
Yeah, yeah.
There might have been
I
a
just-
lot of
It looks fun.
a lot
don't get
of
me
reasons
wrong.
why.
It does look fun, but there's too many points on this where I just go, "Why are you doing that?" Like, obviously, I'm no bloody. I don't know the ins and outs of everything, but when you watch it from the enthusiast point of view, you're like, "Come on, keep going."
I think it just needs. I think once we see the speed,
Let me
Just annoys me. Stop.
Right,
Why?
yeah.
That was a bit quicker.
Then I suppose I remember when we watched
That
Abysmal.
airtime hill looks mental.
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
does.
say that right now. That airtime
that
hill looks
weird-
about as strong as something like Hyperion's first hill or Conda's. Obviously, it's much smaller, but in terms of the strength of the negatives over that hill,
Oof.
that's a moment. That'll be a
Yeah.
moment for sure. And that dive loop as well.
Yeah, but if it had
the
longer
dive loop's
trains, it'd be
weird.
better, wouldn't it? That you'd get way more ejector off it.
Just saying the top hat gives me the vibes of like Abyssus did. Remember, like when we watched that before everyone rose.
Yeah,
such a
Abyssus
weird
is shit. Abyssus is
I
so
like
bad.
Abyssus. I like
So bad.
Okay, and that's
Don't start comparing it to
It's-
Abyssus because
it's-
Abyssus is just
No, I'm just talking in terms of like the way it like slows
Yeah.
right down over the top. Like
Which it
but
does.
It
It
didn't
trims
feel
the
as
front.
bad on ride, but
it
that
did.
looks...
It did.
No, it didn't.
It did.
Stop lying.
It did, mate.
Stop
Like,
lying,
it
mate.
was so like it was like you go over it and you just go, huh, and then you just
No,
go.
it
It's just
didn't.
it's so
I
bad.
like Abyssus. Abyssus is fun.
Abyssus
Leave it
is fun. It's not great, but it's fun. And
Yeah, but I'm not looking
I'm
for
fine
fun.
with
I'm
that.
looking for this to be.
I've
I've been so looking forward to this. So this is more than just fun.
Serious.
I'll just say
better.
this. I'll just say this. When I posted the testing footage
Triggered.
in the chat, I said I had mixed feelings.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Now, when we saw Two Tatters' first testing footage, how did you feel about that? When we saw
slow.
Velocicoaster's first testing footage, how did we feel about that?
Excited.
exciting.
I was
I
going
didn't-
to ride it.
I didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm with that. I'm not the type. That's the thing. Like I'm not the type of person because it really annoys me when people like look at things and go when it's testing and they're just like, oh, it looks rough. Oh, it looks slow.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
that's
do
exactly
that.
what you're doing now.
But it's not though because it's just like there's just certain elements on it where I'm just like the way the train is taking him, where it just looks like it's going to be more about hang time than it is about speed. Like it just to me, it feels like it's that type of coaster, and
Yeah,
it's just
like-
loads. That's what I'm feeling like off from it. Like I
I will say like this one, and I go back again to the first thing I said. I have mixed feelings about it because the layout is so kind of awkward and like unorthodox that it's hard to gauge how like in my mind how the train is supposed to ride through each element, and I'm only going to be able to really get an understanding of it when I see it like open like and running properly. And like it's hard for me to compare it to to anything. Like, to be honest, because
That's it. It's not just the speed, really. It's just like all combined. It just looks like it's kind of. It's hard to tell until we see like a true POV and stuff like that, because we're just seeing it. We're just seeing single elements. But once we see it in full, it'll be good. But
yeah,
I'm just not as excited as I was. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to go and do it.
Yeah.
Oh no, of course.
Yeah, I'm actually, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I kind of like it. It's different. So everything else is, you know, all these swing launches and stuff like that. This is slightly different, and that stall is going to feel so wild going over Gotham. That's going to feel mad. And that airtime hill, and I think once you get up there on that top hat, it's going to be.
The views are going to be
a lot more than what it looks like. I think it's good because we've all seen Icon do its under launch test and its over speed launch test. When we went on that, I'm gonna your experience guides visit that we did.
Yeah.
And we were all like, "Oof! Imagine if we saw that like during when it was opening and stuff." Then they sent the overspeed, and we were like, "Geez, get us on that!" And Andy was even like, "This is the one you will not get to ride." Yeah. So I don't know. I think it looks interesting. It's like it's got some really cool elements to it, and the fact that it is a small train means they can do more compact things with it. And I think that might be an element of space because they're having to just do that stall over there, then having to throw things in between.
That bit at the end just makes me laugh so much.
It just pops up like Bruce Wayne. Where are they?
Yeah, what everyone is saying in the comments as well that it does have what we think to be onboard audio.
Yeah.
So that will add to. It might go a bit slower on the top hat, but think what they can do with an onboard audio moment there
for sure.
Timed to that.
Nobody knows until they ride it. I can sit here and shout it as much as I want, but I can ride it.
And then just dives.
Which was my point from the beginning.
All right, have a medal, McCall. Here's a medal.
Dude, there's only so many times I can be interrupted and ignored before I'm just like,
you are king.
I said all of this before. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Anyway.
Oh God.
Batman themed roller coasters rule. So yeah, it's gonna be good.
I mean, I'm see that.
Hey, at least it's not a clone for once.
Yeah. It's a new coaster.
That is one thing.
It's called Batman. It's not a clone.
Free train infinite coaster. Go.
See, I think that's another thing. Like, I'm not really. Don't get me wrong. I liked the Dark Knight series. But Batman as a whole, I don't care. Give a shit about Batman.
Wow.
I don't care. I don't care about superheroes.
Why?
I don't, but I have a little soft spot for Batman. Quite cute, isn't he? Like, he's all dark and mysterious.
Yeah, but like, I don't think. I just think
to be understood.
Emma's type of man.
I think
he just wants to find out who killed his parents.
But what I'm saying, my point is that like I can be kind of impartial to it because I'm not just like. It's kind of like what I was like with Velocicoaster. Like I wasn't close to that series, so to me it was like I was basing it on the coaster itself. Which I'm not saying you need to do because I don't base Taron on the coaster itself, I base it on everything around it, and that theme speaks to me. So I can understand people like being more excited about this than Two Tatis, for example, because if it's a theme that you like, and it's a theme that you like. But for me, it's more of a this is very like me. There's nothing like edging. It's not like, well, this is Batman, so that's really cool. I can't wait for it. So yeah, there we go.
That's interesting because I'm not connected to the Jurassic Park films at all.
I thought you said you liked them. You said you really liked them.
No,
I remember you
the
saying
Jurassic Park films.
The Jurassic World films.
Oh, the Jurassic World. I've seen the only Jurassic World film I've watched is Dominion, and it was crap. That film is bollocks. It's actually shit.
Don't bring him down here, Claire.
The first Jurassic World.
The first two.
The first one was good. The second one was pretty bad, and then it's downhill.
So it just got worse and worse each one.
Yeah.
Trying to sell Raster toys. That's all it's for. That's all it's for.
Dominion was fucking tragic.
The actual was Dominion the third one? Is that it's the 3 out now? Because I haven't. So I've seen that.
Just to interrupt, I am getting messages off people saying that the stream has gone or paused. Are people in the chat? Are we still frozen?
No, we're not talking about Frozen.
Are you connected to Joe? Are you connected?
No, it's YouTube's like dead for me as well.
Why YouTube? Why?
Yeah, the stream's dying according to everybody.
Mine's fine.
Dead.
Yeah, mine's died.
That's not our fault. That's YouTube, isn't it?
YouTube or StreamYard.
John said Batman cut the signal.
Sir, the chain dogs are talking shit about you again.
Mine's completely gone. Something's gone wrong.
Yeah,
I don't know what could have gone wrong though. Like it's weird.
I don't know. Can we like go live again? Like if you stop and then go live again, because it'll be the same stream.
I don't know.
Imagine we sat here talking for ages and
once you end the broadcast, you can't restart a broadcast from the same one in here.
But I think we've got enough people hovering around our channel at the moment just to relaunch a new stream, and people will jump on it.
If we write it in the chat,
really bizarre.
We're going to restart.
Yeah.
The StreamYard recording's still going fine though, right?
Yeah.
Which
means it's just that is so weird.
Because my YouTube hasn't frozen.
It might pick back up again. I don't know.
Ooh.
No, it's just saying like nothing.
Let's try and go live again. So
let me try
this.
Let me try open a video. Let me try open another video and see if it's
mine. I've just tried on my phone and it's just not having it. It won't come on.
Yeah, no, I can open up videos and stuff. It's just ours is loading.
Well, all right. I'll.
There's only 6 people watching now.
Why can I hear myself?
That says things can be difficult.
It's also a gnarly echo.
That's
coming from somewhere.
Have you turned your
people's screen?
Have you put your volume up louder, Emma?
No.
Oh, that's weird. Right, I'm gonna start a new stream then.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's write it in the chat.
I will.
I have.
I'll send you the link. So I'm gonna end this.
Okay.
Why that?